tripping. I don't know what you thought this was. Goodbye, Cell. I don't know what you thought this was or who you thought you were going against. I felt disrespected. Be honest. And then Gohan came down here and started going crazy. Now look at what I do here. Look at the maneuver. Look at the maneuver. Not good enough. Not good enough. Transform. Yup. Yup. The Jack got bigger. The Jack got bigger. Now look at this. Yup. Look at the maneuver. Look at the maneuver. Goodbye. Yeah. Now you think because you're new you matter to the Jack? Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. Y'all saw the maneuver? Y'all see the maneuver?
This program.
Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the support, but this is crazy. Back to the program. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. You are now tuned into CBC TV, and it's Bojackin Day, man. You see what it is. We got some matches here up to the in the grind to S rank on DPS with good old Bojack. So get right into it.
I will conquer this. 3, 2, 1.
All right, as always, hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, right off the rip. I am exhausted. I was exhausted playing these matches. I'm exhausted recording this video. So if I do anything that looks out of place, or even just when I'm idle and it looks like I run into a wall for half a second, you know, don't even wonder, man, I wonder maybe he's a little tired. Yes, the answer is yes. I am very, very tired. But I gotta get this video out for y'all. So that's what I do. But yeah, again, some good old Bojack on the channel. You know we love jacking it out here. It's actually been a little bit. It's been a little bit. So I played 1 or 2 warm-up matches before this. They were pretty awful. They gave me teammates from the depths of nightmares, but I mean, these are the rest of the matches, and I think it went pretty well from here. So I guess I got the bad teammates out the way, or again, I just shook the rust off. It could have also been me. Now the one thing I will say about the Cell, Mr. Super Duper aggressive, and on Cell, that's crazy. Look at him. I look back because I went back to farm. So I'm like, yeah, you know, we chased it to the tower. She went in. We're gonna leave now. I think homie waited for her outside her tower, bro. And then look, it's an early game Cell. I don't know what that man was thinking. Hey, listen, I love selling as much as the next guy, but maybe not like this. Maybe not like this. As you can see, we keeping the pressure on, putting the pressure on. Listen, when you jacking it, man, you gotta full commit. Hit that slow. I don't know what Cell. I'm telling you, there's some points where I have no idea what Cell is doing. And here we go again with all this pinging nonsense. Yo, they have got to add a way to mute the pings. It's getting ridiculous. People can't find a way to be aggravating normally because, you know, there's not VGS or voice chat. So they're going to find an alternative. People who are annoying will always find an alternative to remain a pain in the ass. But yeah, again, as you can see, putting more work here on Vegeta. He completely missed his Big Bang attack. I'm sure he was going for Nappa. Unfortunately, you got met with the clapper, buddy. So come back, try to focus a little more. Yep. Kind of unload the kit, summon the king of the world there. Just try to do some good damage to it. Go ahead and hit that. Yes, sir. And that's how you secure it. Again, Cell's ult is really good for securing bosses. But I love when there's a Cell that knows that, because, I mean, before he transforms as well, the ult isn't the most impressive thing in the world. But when it comes to getting the ability to stop energy attacks and secure bosses, it's top notch. So you can see we come back here again, get into another fade because Cell's still hungry. Look at him, he's still gunning for butt. Gamma is really playing with his life though. If I was more focused on him than the objective, probably would have got him because he's tripping. Just like 18 is now bugging out, so I put the slow out. Help my boy. So again, it's going well thus far. Nothing major happened. Y'all can see I got the tank jack build on. I would honestly say it's pretty much the best build for him at the moment. maybe you can interchange it with certain damage cards depending on how you want to approach it. I personally wouldn't remove build-up. Maybe if you want to swap out Solid Barrier for a Giant Slayer or a Prepare to Die, depending on your situation. But again, I'm just gonna be real, man. I don't know. This tankiness on Bojack, he does such good damage natively. I don't even feel like I'm lacking when I don't have the damage cards on. What I would want to say, like during some of my warm-up matches too, I tried a bit of a different build and I had more damage cards on and I felt worse. I mean, like, I'm not objectively, I felt worse. So I'm definitely just gonna stick with this. Even last season, I was out there tank jacking due to y'all recommendation. And as soon as I saw that it worked, I turned around and said, hey, listen, maybe this is the way. Maybe this is the way. You give Bojack a super fat health pool, right? You keep poking from across the map, you win. And if you take any of these matches as gospel in that fact, yeah, it's exactly what happened. So, yeah, so you can see we're getting into just a bit of a poke war here, really. And if there's one thing Bojack wins, is poke wars. So, hey, let's poke, man. Unfortunately, 18 was down there while we were all up here again, just poking each other back and forth, hitting a max Gekishin best too, which is never, super fun when it happens. Super fun for her side, not so much for us. So, again, just trying to keep the poke up, keep the pressure up, try to get levels along the way as well. Because 18 is also level 10. So, yippee. But yeah, come down here, try to help the boys out, because that just did not go well. Clean 18 up. Thank you for the levels, baby. Appreciate you. So, unfortunately, the second I leave, they take the top tower, so I'm trying to just whittle Vegeta down. I think eventually I'm just like, okay, this obviously isn't working out. Yep. So then I go up here, again, try to help Gang out, because he was getting jumped. A little too late, unfortunately. But yeah, Gamma, again, this season is really good as well. The buffs that they gave to Gamma is very impactful. When you mix that with the buffs to different cards, they've been going crazy. Again, unfortunately, as you can see, while I was chasing them, the boss was getting done. A lot of this match sometimes just felt like, the case of, Jesus, no matter where I go, something's happening somewhere else. It felt like that to the max, and it's such an annoying feeling, man. It's so annoying. But yeah, came back up here, try to help the boy out. And here's where they jump me out of my socks. And now I have a pair of socks in Vegas. Yep, we are back in the fade here. And now as you can see, Cell's out there fighting Gamma. I just make sure to get that one level so I can upgrade my ability. And now I've got everything maxed out but the ult. That's what you like to see on Bojack. So again, come down here, put in a little bit of work, but I'm really worried about again, this tower at the moment. So fall back a little bit, do a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of dancing. But yeah, now we're just farming. I want to try to keep my level as high as I can. I made sure to catch up to 18 and co. You gotta get up out of here, buddy. You're not just gonna come up here for free. Not in my house. But yeah, unfortunately they got another boss. We were not keeping up with them in bosses this match, which bosses lose matches, seriously, man. If there's anything you ever take from my videos, take the fact that bosses are not just, well, yeah, they're a boss, of course they're important. No, they're super important, seriously. Thankfully, again, we got 16 in Napa, so we're not at a major deficit, but we're not at a major surplus either, which is where we'd like to be. Just look at the damage. Mind you, I have nothing but defense on. Like the whole time I'm doing this, they can't really hurt me either. I'm just again. Unfortunately, this is a bad position and getting clapped. All right, back in the fold, and them boys done took. Listen, what I will say is when I was poking and distracting and doing all that, them boys was back in the back taking them towers. Now AT's trying to 1v1 me here. I don't know who you must have not read the brochure about the jacketing. See, you got lucky and you think you it now. It's not that work. But yeah, as you can see, look, that boy Cell went ahead and got the Dragon Ball while we were out there doing the two-man Jutsu roll. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. You know what I like to see even more than that? The Jackinator, Bojangles, Call of Duty Jack Ops, the Jackening, boy. Stop playing with him. Listen, at this point, if y'all don't know about Big Jack, I can't describe it to you. Look at the stats. Full defense, 345,000 damage. More damage than everybody in the lobby. Everybody, stop. Let's get to the next match, man. Let's get to the next match.
Conquer this. 3, 2, 1.
All right, on to the next one with yet another Cell on my team. Hey, listen, y'all know me. On this channel, we love Cell, all right? I mean, this is kind of a channel where we end up congregating with a lot of low-tier characters. And not even on purpose, I just happen to like those characters a lot. Y'all know I started off with the biggest baby, the largest. Ended up liking Cell a lot. Y'all forced me into playing Bojack. Now I love Bojack. Depending on who you ask, Oob is low tier. So it's like, hey, listen, man, I can't control it. What do you want from me? But as you can see, we get right into it. Look at the goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my lover. But yeah, not able to get old boy. And my controller is, I've been telling y'all my controller is broken since I started this damn channel, man. I don't know if at this point it's the controller or, I mean, I'm saying I don't know if it's the controller or, but I think it is the controller. I don't think it's the charger at all because the charger works on everything else. So, logistically, probably the controller. Look at the damage. I remember this. This is just unfortunate. See, that's like an engagement. It looked like I could have won, and I could have, but I didn't, and that hurt. So, unfortunate, but hey, we right back in the mix, man. Right back in the mix. But you see, the thing is also when I change chargers, the controller starts charging again. I don't know. I might just bite the bullet one of these days. I'm still convincing myself I don't need one, so I haven't wasted the money yet. But who knows, man? Who knows? Anyway. Yet another super duper aggressive Cell, as we can see. I'm gonna acquiesce. Goodbye, back to the lobby. But yeah, I'd like to farm as well, especially with build up on. Like, yeah, I mean, y'all know me. I love to farm efficiently as it is. Now this was crazy. Popping the ult right there for a cot. Crazy. That was crazy. He popped. Reeled up, he gotta rely, like he really just wanted butt. This was the butt monster. If the cookie monster just wanted gluteus, that look. I was like, listen, I gotta farm. I'm gonna throw this slow out for you. Like, I'm not gonna just leave you high and dry. But come on, man. Yeah, so you tripping. I don't know what you thought this was. Goodbye, Cell. I don't know what you thought this was or who you thought you were going against. I felt disrespected. Be honest. And then Gohan came down here and started going crazy. Now look at what I do here. Look at the maneuver. Look at the maneuver. Not good enough. Not good enough. Transform. Yup. The Jack got bigger. The Jack got bigger. Now look at this. Yup. Look at the maneuver. Look at the maneuver. Goodbye. Yeah. Now you think because you're new you matter to the Jack? Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. Y'all saw the maneuver? Y'all see the maneuver? Come on, baby. Your left thumb not built like mine. Your left thumb don't got the dexterity of mine, the phalanges, man. Ooh, the metacarpal, they don't know nothing about that, baby. But yeah, Napper's here again. Try to get some good Napper work going. Do I? No, we end up losing that, which is unfortunate. And then I try to, you know, retaliate with some Gluteus Maximus. We get a little bit there. Now Cell's right in front of me. I'm really trying to just not get sold. But yep, as you can see, they're going jumping right after, which is perfect. Beautiful. Of course, it's Hit that did it, so I rescind your comment a little bit. But hey, appreciate you nonetheless. But again, with the time it took to kind of get all that going and on and happy. Oh, hey, Cal. We had 16 spawns, so we went right up to 16 and gagong. Nah. After playing Kale, I'm not scared. I'm not that scared of that. Not that scared of that, baby. Look at what we were doing to them. But yeah, Gohan making me do the spicy Watusi and sliding around while I'm using my abilities. Not the biggest fan of that. Not the biggest fan of that one. I'm over here trying to do this without dying in the process. Shout outs to Piccolo helping the real boy out. But yeah, as you can see, level 10. We out leveling the whole lobby, man. And that's how you do it for real. When you got a Jack in the field. Came down here, try to get Cell off this tower. Of course, as y'all know, attacking somebody under the tower means nothing in this game, and they can just keep going. So, you transform, you see, I'm waiting for you with the dub. I don't care nothing about that, so this is good damage. I don't have a single damage card, guys. This is good damage. And I can't be killed, and look at what I'm doing. It's ridiculous. Goodbye. It's gonna be nice using build up like this until it gets nerfed, because they're definitely gonna nerf it after this. They're either gonna revert it to what it was or make it worse, low-key. So, just look at what we're doing. Goodbye, buddy. Get out of my game. Goodbye to the tower. Goodbye to that tower. But yeah, as you can see, this is a good match, man. It's good matches. Again, you'll probably see some spots where I'm doing something where like I drift off for a second. Not in terms of like sleep. I'm not that damn tired. But where I'll do something where it's like my focus isn't at 100%, and then I lock back in and I'm like, had to make sure to dodge that. I've seen the damage that does. Come on, Kale. You gotta do better than that, Kale. Still not worried about this ult, Kale. Not like this. Don't you have a family? Come on, baby. You can get a little bit more of this farming. Of course, the tech snuck past all of us and is trying to go exclusively for the tower. So, oh my goodness. Well, I ain't even have to do nothing. That max range light grenade on Piccolo. That'll do it to you. That'll do it to you. But again, y'all can see what's happening on Big Jack here. The Jacksters, Jack Daniels. Just putting in work. Again, this full tank build on him, I promise it's the truth. It's the truth. He does good base damage. And like this, he just never dies. They can't kill me. And I fight from across the room anyway. And look, I just killed him in this tower. Yeah, man. This is live footage. If this don't convince you, I don't know what will at this point. But you see the work we putting in, man. Yeah. I'm not trapped in here with you. Let's get that straight. I promise you, I'm not trapped in here with you. Come on, man. You getting jacked. You gotta be more cordial than that, more corporate. You know what I'm saying? Copacetic. Just get jacked. You can see I'm on defense because, you know what I'm saying, Bojack, I'm like a bulldog. So, going alt this, or I considered it and I was like, oh, there's no point. So, ran in, didn't get the Dragon Ball, unfortunately. I think I have Bojack's super duper cool ass MVP. Wait, no, I don't. So, yeah, it matters less. Yes, sir. Did you see it? Big MVP. I think I meant to say like the Dragon Ball pickup animation where they hand it to him and just, you know, servants do the thing, but I'm not sure. The tide's catching up. I'm sure you can hear it. But yeah, you see it, man. You see it getting closer, and Good matches, good matches. We'll be back with the next one.
This world. 3, 2, 1.
All right, back with the next one. I think, I'm gonna be honest, I think this one was kind of a wash. And I know for the most part, I try to avoid posting straight up washes because they're not really worth it. Technically though, the Road to S Rank is a different kind of series where we're just watching me get Bojack to S Rank. So even washes apply there. It's not the same thing as me posting like regular matches where randomly in the middle of you watching me use a character, it's just me getting beat down in 3 minutes or us beating them down in 3 minutes. This is more just showing Bojack prowess, and I believe that this match exemplifies that as well. But I'm half conscious. I'm barely a human being. So yeah, let me know, of course. But yeah, so you can see we got Gohan on the partner. We're going against Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Frieza, which can be a very annoying combo, especially on Super Start, as Goku's firing Kamehamehas from, you know, West Africa and Zimbabwe and all that. And then Frieza with that maxed out Zarbon is a lot more dangerous than you might think. It is ferocious, actually, especially in the first couple minutes of the match. It can melt me. It can make it so that I can't participate in matches the way that I want to. He popped that speed boost, I could really just pass away. So don't sleep on Frieza, man, especially a super started Frieza, but we're doing good so far. Again, everything is looking real nice, real quiche, real kosher, real copacetic. So keeping that up, and yeah, just applying the pressure wherever we can. As you can see, Gohan, the Smoke Lord, the Fade Demon, at least according to my peripheral, just hasn't really stopped fighting the whole time. But you know, I'm trying to micro and macro manage here, not just not singular, not just one or the other. But Nappa just spawned on the bottom rung. So gotta go there, get that boy. At this exact moment, of course, no bosses or anything to our name, so the first boss is really important. Any boss is really important, you get what I mean. But yep, the double ult, make sure we get that, because it's really important, seriously. Just look at all the food here. Oh man, y'all so lucky. Y'all so lucky. That's not what I'm here for. Apparently Oob is level 7. Yeah, you kinda giving it up. You lucky that you just happen to be the one bastard that can get out that situation. Everybody else would have been cooked, fried, filleted. But yeah, me and Topo out here putting work in. Just look, oh, goodbye. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's the end of Topo. I didn't even get to properly turn back around to see if I could help him. He was already gone. They was not messing with our boy. But again, as you can see, it's going well. We're down here putting a little bit of work in. Gohan's up there holding down the fort. Frieza just showed up. And I know that's going to be a little annoying. I hope he can continue to hold down the fort there. Oob's now up there. So, yeah, it's getting super fun. But Zeno just moved, and thank Pop for that. But, yep, just hit level 7. And y'all know what I talk about with Bojack. Just hit that transformation whenever you can, man. His stats aren't the greatest. At least they didn't used to be. At this point now, I'm just, again, the Jackinator, Jackenstein, man. I don't even want to talk about it. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it be. Just look at, ooh. And it's funny too. I so consistently look for the ability to kill him in the tower, just because as Bojack, I know that I can. Even without a lick of intentional damage on my build, I know right now I could fit the bill, could fit the description. So come up here again for this. Try to make sure we get that double boss, which we do. Beautiful. And yeah, like I said, you can see we putting some work in right now, man. You know, big work, big bags of it. Whew. Yeah, apologies, folks. Again, seriously, the exhaustion is catching up even more now. I guess now it's because I'm talking, especially. It's taking some energy away, because before when I was playing these games, it was in silence. So even as tired as I was, I could kind of, hold on, watch me weave this man's ult. I do remember that. Weave! Yeah, you know you can't run. You might as well try to fight back, but you can't fight back. Get to your whack. But, yeah, again, travel back, get a little bit more health, because I already see them down there boxing. And you know I gotta be in there, but they gave up to the jackening, baby. And can you blame them? I wouldn't blame them. Being on the other side of the jackening is not a pleasant experience. Again, unless you were just in my warm-up matches. Those were horrible matches, so I'm sure you had a fantastic time. But, hey, listen, you see the stats, man. You see it. Again, not super duper impressive. Nothing outlandish, not out this world. But I did what I had to do with the build that I had on. And that's what we be looking for. Let me go ahead and get to the last one.
I will conquer this world. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, and this is gonna be the last match. Honestly, I had one more, but no, seriously, the exhaustion is peaking. I had to take a quick break, go get a little bit of lemonade, eat a chip or two, keep my sugar levels up. After this I am cooked. And then I gotta edit, post, all that. And unfortunately, it's gonna take a while for this thing to upload. I gotta get a better computer. I realized when I was out traveling, when I was putting together those ghetto little videos, the upload speed on the computer I was using was so much better than mine. It'd be taking me like an hour to upload these. It took 3 minutes on the other one. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get my my RAM, you know, my storage up. I just gotta upgrade this thing one day. I bought this a couple years ago and it's been doing its job. It's been doing its job. But there's more to do. There's more to do. So. But yeah, anyways, you can see again, doing just fine. I believe I'm paired with the same cell from last time. I know I got the same cell twice. I don't know if that's this match or again the match that you guys probably just aren't gonna end up seeing because I don't have the energy to record it. But I know I get this cell twice back to back, and he's really good. Again, really putting in work. Listen, been loving me some Cell, but again, like I said, y'all know we're low tier lovers on this channel. Not the person, character type, archetype. And at this exact moment in time, I think I'm like a top 1,000 Cell, which doesn't mean much, but I'm also not, again, really pursuing it. But that's just a testament to, you know, I'll be using Cell, man. I like me some Cell. I like to sell it sometimes. Sometimes I like to jack it, other times I like to sell it. And depending on how it goes, like in this match, I can have somebody sell it while I jack it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, again, trying to secure this Napa here. I think I dumped too many things all at once. Shouldn't have right then and there. Oh yeah, Marcus. I remember Marcus. He's a good piccolo. Yeah, he's a damn good piccolo. So. Managed to secure the boss. I got a GTFO because I'm dying. So, you know, I can't help but farm. Plus, I wanted to just try to hit level 7 and transform as soon as I possibly can on Bojack because it's pretty important. Yep, there it is. Again, hop in immediately. But yeah, come back out, put some work in. Look, again, Cell is Mr. Smoke. That boy about it. You in there, I'm in there, buddy. And look, I think he grabbed Goku as he was teleporting and he went up with him. Yo, when I saw that, I was dying. There's no way that boy Cell planned that because that would be insane. But yeah, as Goku disappeared, he grabbed onto him. I know Goku was mad. Imagine you show up in your top lane thinking you're safe. And you getting bear hugged by the dude you thought you left on bottom. So yeah, now we got all the abilities maxed out. Save the ult. But again, I'm just gonna be dumping the ult to secure where I can anyway. So again, as you can see, Piccolo back here ready with me. The boy charging that thing up, loading it with as much damage as I can, hitting it with this, and we ended up losing it. Unfortunate, but it happens. We lost it to Cheeked Up. Listen, sometimes, man, you can't beat the butt cheeks. I'll be telling you, sometimes the gluteus is indeed Maximus. And at that point, what can you do? But, yep, we try to get this boy up out of here. Unfortunately, he's able to get the tower, because again, attacking somebody in your tower while they're taking it means nothing in this game, which, love that, love that. Oh, just come on, look at that. Y'all playing with the big jackpot. That's a simultaneous KO. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's a 2 for what? Ooh, that's a buy one get one free on Uber Eats. No need for Uber One. I reduced your fees for you. Why are you playing with me? Go away. Get out my tower. Goodbye. Omelette du fromage. But yeah, this is just look at how we're doing them, man. Yeah, they had to surrender. Come on, they had to give it up. They had to give it up to the Jack. It was too much. It was just too much. But you see it. You farming MVPs at this point, just farming them. But yeah, listen, those were the matches, man. I might just save the last one again for the next video. Something. It's catching up to me, guys. I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. So again, right there at A, which is nice. I think I'm 40. Yeah. No, let me not. Let me stop. Anyway. Yeah, that's all I can manage to do. I'm very tired. Hope you guys do enjoy the matches. I think they were pretty good. Again, outside of the warm-up matches I had, they were a little shaky. I pretty much just had good matches anyway, so it was very easy to just, you know, fly through a little bit. But hey, if you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.